Hello everyone and welcome back to our Corona SRCS channel. We hope to use this channel to connect with you, especially while COVID is still keeping us apart. I am Lorraine Potgieter, your Corona chairperson and a third-year nursing student at the Northwest University on the Potchefstroom campus. We all know all about COVID-19. We know about the signs and symptoms, we know about the precautions that we need to take, we know about the mode of transmission as well as the recovery rates. What we don't know a lot about at this moment is the vaccine, and it's causing a lot of anxiety. I hope to be relieving some of the anxieties that you have today by giving you more information. In today's video, we will focus on what are vaccines, when were they first developed, how long do they usually take to be developed, what is the COVID-19 vaccine that is being circulated in South Africa, and some testimonies on people who have already received the vaccine. A vaccine is a weakened form of a specific bacteria or virus. This weakened form can enter the body either through injection, which is the most common method, or orally, or sprayed into the nose. Once this weakened pathogen enters the body, it trains the immune system to create antibodies. This will be helpful when you come across this disease again in the future. Your body might either develop a resistance against this specific disease, or it might be able to identify the disease quickly and create enough antibodies so that you are only sick for a short amount of time. On the 24th of May, 1796, Edward Jenner inoculated James Phipps, an 8-year-old boy, for the first time with matter from a cowpox sore from another individual. The boy felt terrible for a couple of days as he suffered a local infection. He recovered fully, however. In that same year in July, Jenner repeated his experiment by inoculating Phipps once more, this time with matter from a smallpox pustule from another individual. This time, Phipps remained healthy. He showed no symptoms at all, no local infection. Therefore, after this, Jenner made the correlation between smallpox and cowpox. A funny story. About 22 years before Jenner discovered the cowpox vaccine, another man made a similar discovery. He was just a normal farmer and he believed himself immune against the cowpox disease because he had already contracted it in the past. He, however, wanted to protect his family, so he inoculated his wife and 2 sons with matter from a cowpox pustule on one of his cows. This sounds very gross. However, his wife and 2 sons survived the smallpox epidemic that hit their village soon after. Later in the future, his 2 sons also received the smallpox inoculation. They showed no symptoms at all. He never wanted to do any further research and he never published any of his findings. Therefore, his findings went largely forgotten, except for his wife, who engraved on his gravestone that he was the first person in brackets known to have introduced the cowpox inoculation. Developing a vaccine is usually a very complex and very long process, taking between 10 and 15 years. The fastest developed vaccine that we had before the COVID-19 vaccine was the mumps vaccine. This vaccine was developed in only 4 years. The COVID-19 vaccine is thus far the fastest developed vaccine, being developed in only 1 year. Currently, there are 2 vaccines circulating in South Africa. There is the Johnson & Johnson vaccine, which is the most popular one at the moment, and there is the AstraZeneca vaccine, which arrived early in February. Both of these vaccines are viral vector vaccines, which means that they contain a genetically modified virus. These vaccines are between 60 and 90% effective. South Africa started looking into getting a 95% effective vaccine from America called Pfizer is, however, very complicated to bring into our country because it needs to be stored at -70 degrees Celsius. This is a bit difficult in South Africa's climate. Let's talk about the side effects. So, because you are being injected with a weakened viral vector, you might suffer some of the consequences from the original disease. In COVID-19's case, this can be flu-like symptoms for up to 72 hours, as advised by the healthcare professionals at the facility where the first of our students received their vaccination. However, whilst doing some research for this video, I discovered that most individuals only had these symptoms for about 24 hours. The most popular symptoms being fatigue, body aches, and fever. At some of the testimonies of people who have already received the vaccine. Thank you.
Okay, hello, I'm Dr Khampepe. I'm one of the intern here in Klerksdorp Hospital. I got my shot of vaccination, so I was only getting one. I was side effect, which was the fatigue. That lasted only 1 day, and the following day I was just fine. So I will urge every one of us can go and get vaccine. So.
Morning guys, I'm Iné Rademeyer. I'm a third-year nursing student at the Northwest University and I'm one of the first students who got the COVID vaccine. I got the Johnson & Johnson vaccine on the 26th of February and I got it at the Tepong immunization site. They were very nice about it. It was a very quick process and afterwards I only had a bit of the flu-like symptoms or side effects, as some would call it. I had a bit of a fever, but after 24 hours I felt completely fine, except for a bit of arm pain, but it went away in a week's time. I know people had a bit of body fatigue, but like I said, it's normal flu-like symptoms, and at the immunization site they do inform you about this as well, so you don't have to stress about not knowing what's happening. I got the vaccine because I wanted to be a part of groundbreaking research and I wanted to be one of the first students who could set an example for others as well. I approve the vaccine and I think it's a good thing to get and you should trust in science.
If you are working in the healthcare sector, you are entitled to receive this vaccine. You can do so by following the link that I will post in the description. By following this link, they will ask you to register. They will ask a few simple questions. Please keep your ID number and SANC registration number close by, as they will be needing these numbers as well. Good luck and thank you for watching the video. I hope that you enjoyed it.